The stars twinkled coldly against the vast darkness of space as the transport shuttle approached Outpost Epsilon. Commander Tom Reed gazed out of the viewport, watching as the massive space station grew larger. The station hung like a metal spider at the edge of known space, its 8 docking arms extending outward from a central hub that glowed with artificial light. "Approaching final docking sequence, Commander," said the pilot. "Outpost Epsilon has cleared us for Arm 3. Tom nodded, gathering his personal tablet and bag. After 6 months of routine patrols in the inner systems, he was not thrilled to be sent to this remote outpost. The United Earth Alliance rarely stationed senior officers at the edge of explored space unless something important was happening. The shuttle shuddered slightly as magnetic clamps locked onto the hull. A mechanical voice announced that it was safe to disembark, and Tom made his way to the exit. As the airlock doors slid open, the familiar smell of recycled air mixed with machined oil greeted him, the universal scent of space stations everywhere. A young officer stood waiting, snapping to attention as Tom stepped through. "Commander Reed, welcome to Outpost Epsilon. I'm Lieutenant Davis. Admiral Gordon has asked me to escort you to the command center immediately." Tom raised an eyebrow. "Immediately? I haven't even been assigned quarters yet." "The Admiral was very clear, sir. He said it's urgent." Something was definitely off. Tom followed the lieutenant through the crowded main concourse. Outpost Epsilon was busier than he had expected. The station had been built as a trading hub, creating a neutral ground where humans could exchange goods with the various alien species from nearby systems. As they walked, Tom noticed an unusual number of aliens huddled in small groups, their voices low and expressions concerned, at least among the species whose expressions he could read. "What's going on, Lieutenant?" "The station seems tense." Davis hesitated before responding. "There's been a discovery, sir. A big one. But I think the Admiral should be the one to brief you." The command center was a flurry of activity when they arrived. Screens displayed star charts and what appeared to be scan data of a large object. Admiral Gordon, a stout man with silver hair and a perpetually serious expression, spotted Tom and waved him over. "Reed, good to see you. Sorry to rush you in like this, but we have a situation that can't wait." The Admiral gestured to the largest screen. 3 days ago, a mining vessel detected an anomalous object in Sector 47, just beyond the Arcturus belt. Initial scans suggested it was an asteroid, but when they approached, he tapped a control, and the image zoomed in to reveal what was clearly an artificial structure. Tom leaned closer. "That's a ship." "Yes, and based on our preliminary analysis, it's ancient. The miners reported it to us immediately, and we've had science teams scanning it remotely since then." The Admiral's face was grim. "Reed, we need someone to lead a team to investigate this vessel, and you're the most qualified officer within reach. What do we know about it so far?" A woman stepped forward from a nearby console. She had dark hair pulled back in a tight bun and wore the blue uniform of the Science Division. "Dr. Lisa Mercer, Commander. I've been analyzing the scan data. The ship appears to be at least 30,000 years old, possibly much older. It's approximately 2 kilometers in length with a design unlike anything in our records or the shared galactic database, and despite its age, it shows minimal structural damage." Tom frowned. "That's impossible. No material can withstand that much time in space without degradation." "That's what makes this discovery so significant," Dr. Mercer replied. "The hull appears to be composed of an unknown alloy that our scanners can't properly identify. And there's something else." She hesitated. "We've detected extremely faint energy readings from within the ship. It may still have functioning systems." Admiral Gordon crossed his arms. "We need to investigate this immediately. The technology on that ship could be decades or even centuries beyond our current capabilities. I'm authorizing a full exploration mission, and I want you to lead it, Reed." "When do we leave?" "Tomorrow morning. Dr. Mercer will accompany you as science officer, along with the security team and engineering specialists." The Admiral lowered his voice. There's one more thing you should know. Word about this discovery has spread among the alien traders, and they're concerned. Concerned how? Dr. Mercer exchanged glances with the Admiral before answering. Some of the species here, particularly the Arcadians and Volith, are claiming the ship matches descriptions from their ancient myths. They're calling it the Harbinger and warning us not to approach it. Tom couldn't help but scoff. Superstitions. Perhaps, Admiral Gordon said carefully, but several alien delegations have formally requested that we leave the ship alone. The Volith representative was particularly adamant, claiming that disturbing the vessel would bring catastrophe. With all due respect, Admiral, we can't base military decisions on alien folk tales. Agreed, which is why you're leaving tomorrow. The Admiral handed Tom a data chip. Here's all the information we've gathered so far. Review it and select your team members from the station personnel. The exploration vessel Horizon has been prepared for your mission. After the briefing, Tom found his assigned quarters and began reviewing the mission data. The ship was truly remarkable. A massive warship by all appearances, with what looked like weapon emplacements along its hull. The design was elegant and streamlined, unlike the bulky, practical vessels of current spacefaring civilizations. A chime at his door interrupted his study. "Enter," he called. The door slid open to reveal an Arcadian trader. The alien was tall and slender with pale blue skin and large, solid black eyes. It wore the traditional flowing robes of its species, covered in intricate patterns. "Commander Reed," the Arcadian said in the slightly musical accent typical of its kind. "I am Trell, representative of the Arcadian Merchant Guild. May I speak with you?" Tom was surprised but gestured to a chair. "Of course. What can I do for you?" Trell remained standing, his posture rigid. "I understand you will lead the mission to the ancient vessel. I have come to personally urge you to reconsider." "And why is that?" "The ship you have found matches descriptions of a vessel from our oldest historical records. We call it Khazar, the Doombringer." Trell's large eyes blinked slowly. "According to our histories, such ships brought great destruction in the time before stars had names." Tom tried to keep his expression neutral. "Your concern is noted, but we have orders to investigate. Commander, this is not mere superstition. Many species share similar legends of these vessels. The stories say they contain wonders beyond understanding, but awakening them brings the attention of something worse." Trell leaned forward. "Our ancestors left very specific warnings. Some knowledge is best left undisturbed. I appreciate your concern, but I have my orders." Trell straightened. "Then I must inform you that all Arcadian merchants will be departing this station before your mission launches. The Volith and Neridians are doing the same." The alien moved toward the door, but paused. "Commander, if you find inscriptions or symbols resembling crescent moons joined by lightning, do not activate them. That is the mark of the weapon systems, according to our texts." After Trell left, Tom returned to his data review. Though the Arcadian's warning lingered in his mind, the alien exodus from the station continued through the night. By morning, nearly 40% of the non-human population had departed on various vessels. The exploration team gathered at Docking Arm 5 where the Horizon waited. Dr. Mercer was already aboard, directing the loading of scientific equipment. Tom was introduced to Jack Wilson, the chief engineer assigned to the mission, a stocky man with calloused hands and a skeptical expression. "Heard about the alien panic," Wilson said as they watched the final preparations. "Think there's anything to their warnings?" Tom shrugged. "Probably just cultural taboos about disturbing ancient sites. We've seen it before." "Maybe,"